Hey Gemini, thanks for stopping by. All right, let's get into it. Hey Gemini, so for anyone who's new, this is you in the past, this is present within about a month, back or forward, and this is the future. So I'm picking up like celebration, at least one of the things, okay? So celebration, it could be marriage. So I am seeing like a proposal. And it has to do with like whatever the celebration is, something about like lowering like walls. I don't know if you had like walls around you, or there's something about letting something in, so that an offer could happen. And then also just getting over any disappointments or hurts in the past. So this doesn't have to be about love. It could be, having to do with like work or friendships, even a significant other. But I am picking up like proposals. So I don't know if anybody has recently been proposed to, but I am getting that. And it's interesting because over here, this is the level up in status. So that, this is marriage. But it can also be like school. There's some sort of like relief, I feel like, with like something physical. So it could be like just responsibilities, or maybe if this is about a job, like you have been putting so much work into something, whether it's just your job in general, or maybe longer hours, or projects, or getting things done like with timelines. But you also have the 10 of Cups here. So it's like whatever those responsibilities or burdens were, it's like it was released, and because of that, like you kind of like came into like this emotional joy. I'm getting like joy, happiness, and it's just because you've been able to release whatever was kind of holding you down. If this is about like a relationship or something, it could be like, when you're planning a wedding, like perhaps your partner is taking up a lot of the slack or something like that. So there's this like less burdening of it or something. I do get school with this quite a bit, or like contracts of some sort. So if this is school, it could be like you're about to graduate, but like you still have a little bit to go. But this could be, a month in the future, and I'm doing this in, mid-April. So this could be, after finals. It's like it's finally over. You don't have to be graduating, but perhaps it's just a level up, to the next year or next semester or whatever. Okay, so moving into the future, I also want to thank everybody who has liked, shared, or subscribed, and also anybody who has left comments. I do appreciate it. And then also, I just want to urge you to watch your sun, moon, and rising, just to see which resonates with my readings. And I would recommend you do that with every reader, because it can be different with readers. Okay. I mean, honestly, you're moving into like success. It feels like whatever you felt like, oh my goodness, whatever you felt like you had to maybe fight for, or you were putting a lot of attention on, is kind of like over. It may not feel like it yet. There's also something here about, okay. There's also something here about like your path. Okay, you don't see everything yet. And it's really important that you are aware of this. As your path unfolds, it's like, it's not going to be a shock. It's kind of like, there's like a gentleness to it. I don't know if you have been spending a lot of time like thinking about what you're supposed to be doing, or where things are headed in some area of your life. But it's coming up probably because you've been questioning something. Okay. But it's like you are on your path. For whoever this is for, this message, you are on your path. things are hidden from you right now, but it's like there's this gentleness that they want you to be aware of. Like, as your path opens, it's not going to be shocking. I keep getting that, so I have to repeat it. And there's also like this feeling of not fighting it. It's funny because, you know, we get these indications, whether it's, you know, psychic hits or our intuition or, you know, just like things happening over and over that kind of are trying to give us hints to something, and we'll ignore it or we push back. Like I push back all the time with my guides. And it's not like a trust thing. It's just, sometimes it just doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying? So they're being gentle with you because of, maybe because you're pushing back or you would push back. There's something about that though. Okay. Okay. I need one more because I'm still getting got it. Okay. So just relax. Like there's something about relax in the process. Don't stress about where you're headed. It's not going to be like terrifying. It's not, you know, I don't know if you feel like, I'm sorry, I'm just not sure if it's that you're questioning your path or you're just like not understanding where your path is leading, or there's something about this. So just know it's going to happen gently. Okay. And just like relax. They're saying, like, don't let the fear get to you, that sort of thing. I know it's easier said than done because unknowns, you know, can be terrifying sometimes. Okay. I feel like, okay, I'm going to take these. For anybody who's new, sometimes I do take the cards off the table just to feel them out. Okay. So I feel like this is somebody coming in. Okay. So it's like someone's coming in to give you a choice. But it's like, it's interesting because I don't think it's something new. I think it's something that you've had to choose before. It's like, it feels repetitive in your life. Okay. But regardless of what you choose, like, it's like you're not gonna be left out. I don't know what this, I wonder if this has to do with your path. It's almost like either choice is going to get you to where you need to go or something like that. It's just a matter of how. Okay, both of these. Aw. Okay. It's going to lead you to serious joy. Okay? I feel like whatever you choose, although, you know, more choices will come up in the future, it's almost like it will be clear. Your choices will become clear in the future, and it's going to bring in a lot of joy. And there could be moments of like, I'm getting like boredom, or feeling like you're missing something. Okay. It's just because things are slotting into place. All right. It's so interesting. I almost feel like you're being guided out of chaos. And there's also something about like, you're not missing anything. I think whatever this path is for you, moving forward, it's going to start making a little bit more sense. You're not going to know everything, but it's almost like, because of whatever this choice is, it makes you feel like you're going to be headed in the right direction or something like that. There's just going to be these little moments where you're just, you know, unsure or feel like you might be missing something, like I said, or like bored. Okay. Okay. So okay. I feel like you've been waiting for a long time for whatever this is. So it's like, if this is school, you've, you know, put the work in And it's like, it just feels like you've been waiting for a long time for the results. If this is like a relationship, same thing, you know, you like watched it grow. So the proposal could be what you've been waiting for. This could also be like in marriage, you know, like there could be something that you and your partner have been working towards, you know, whether that's, you know, like money for a renovation or to start a family or what have you. I just feel like this is all about either work you've put into something or just patience, like having patience waiting for something. And even in this Seven of Pentacles, there's like tarot cards here. So it's like, again, with this path thing, like it's almost like you just feel like there's a lot of unknowns with where your path is taking you. Okay. I feel like you do pray or talk to your guides, or your angels or universe maybe, and you do have these like little moments of like self-doubt, and I think that's why we talk so much about like your path and like, you know, nothing shocking is going to happen, and like they're acknowledging that things are not clear for you right now, and you know, to try to relax as things happen. But I feel like a lot of that self-doubt has to do with your path, or where life is taking you, you know. There's also like this feeling of not having it all, or not having it all yet, which probably has to do with this waiting that I'm picking up here. You do have goals though, you know, whatever that means to you. If that's like a family, or if you already have a family, like being able to support like your kids, and you know, like being able to afford college for them or whatever it is, you know, or like with a job, you know, getting to a certain level, or like with school, like graduating, you know, with a certain GPA or whatever it is. Because I feel like you have this idea of the things you want and you're just not there yet. But I do feel like it's going to happen, you know, depending on what it is. I mean, it could be years out, but I just feel like you're so focused on what you want. Like, it's just a matter of time for you to achieve it, okay? All right, Gemini. Well, listen, I hope this helps someone, and I will talk to you soon. Thanks.